Hey there, in this video we're going to go through how to enter a case using facility stock. So first, a little background. The situation that we're talking about occurs when inventory is sold by the manufacturer or a sales rep to the facility as a direct sale. So they purchase it outside the context of a surgical case, so it can sit on the shelf and they can pull from it when they need it and use it in the cases as they arise. So when that occurs, we sell the inventory using an event called a stocking order. And then as a result of the stocking order, the inventory doesn't actually get deactivated as normal. It gets turned into what we call facility stock, which if I change the status here to facility stock on my inventory, I can even filter by what facility it's at. But let's just look at all of our facility stock. So in this account, there are 265 items that are sitting at different various facilities waiting to be used in the facility stock status. So you can see some of them already are associated with their stocking orders. But now, if at a later date that inventory gets used, you also want to collect the usage data for that case. So what case was it used in? Hopefully, the patient identifier, what patient was it used with? That fulfills the company's regulatory burden to the FDA, the data that they're looking to collect. But then it also allows the manufacturer to keep track of how much inventory is at the facility so that when they get low, they can anticipate those needs and sell more. So to do this, it's pretty easy. If you find out a device has been used in a case that was already sold, you go to Events on the event screen, click New Event, Add Manually. It'll be a case is the event type. And the representative selected should be the representative that sold the facility stock. If it was a distributor that sold the facility stock and you have connected inventory, that's also okay. But if you have issues selecting the facility stock, it might be that you're not selecting the right user. Also select the facility. And this is another one that needs to be specific. It needs to be the facility that the inventory was sold to. So if you're also not seeing your facility stock, that might be another reason. Maybe there's less there than you think. So you can always go back to the inventory page and filter for facility stock like we did at the beginning. And then you can enter the physician that did the case, update the date, click Next, select your manufacturer. And there, we created the case. Now we just need to mark the facility stock as used. So head over to the Devices Used tab and hit Mark Used Inventory, just like a normal case. The only difference here is that we're going to expand our filters, go to the bottom, and click Show Facility Stock Items Only. This is the critical part. And then switch over to the Search tab. You'll see all of the inventory that's available for this user at that facility as facility stock. And you can see at least this one has a tag related to facility stock. So you can select those devices, mark them as used, change the quantity if you need to. If you need to change the custody between a distributor that's sharing inventory, that filter is right here, a little further up, called custodian. You can change from just the sales user's inventory to the rep and the distributor that's sharing inventory with them, or just the distributor that's sharing the inventory. So that might be another thing to take a look at if you're not seeing what you're looking for. But then click Next, click Mark as Used. And you can see now the devices have been added to the case, marked as used, just like they would in a normal case, except we already sold these. So even though we have a price here, the billable total on the case is 0. So this will not double count the sale. But it gets you that usage data and appeases the regulatory side of things. So that's how you can enter a case using facility stock after the stocking order has been sold. Tune into our next video for more information on how to use Beacon.